Alright, brothers and sisters, check this out. I was about to do this information a couple days ago, but I'm glad I held off on it because I just did. I don't know, but I'm glad I did because I suggest you go and watch this sister named Madison D. She got a video called Final Message, a Key of Our Language and Our Earth. And just trip. I'm going to talk about it in another video because it's so potent. I just had to do it. But first thing I'm going to do is she shows you um, what is coming out to our people that the earth is actually flat and is shaped. Man, just watch the video and you'll understand where I'm coming from. Showing that the earth is the eye of God and the center of the earth is the pupil. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the Popol Vuh or the people's view. But this is why I say this. I wanted to make this video because I was some ran across my mind. Well, I actually know about the fourth dimension and such, and the third dimension and second. I know every dimension uh somewhat to the fourth dimension, just the fourth. But I wanted to show you how there are different worlds, not only side by side with each other, but outside of each other and inside of each other. And I want you to get an understanding of what I'm about to say. These worlds can only be separated by understanding the perception. No, basically, perspective is uh, point of view. The point of view, your point of view. Um, how can I say this? It's kind of like the Matrix. Wait, let me see something right quick. All right. Your point of view or attention, whatever your attention is caused to, or what affects different attention chemicals inside of your body. It's like this. I'm just going to go ahead and get to this, and hopefully, if somebody out there understand that. But let me go ahead with perspective. Science of optics, from Old French perspective and directly from medieval Latin perspectiva. Ars science of optics, from feminine form of perspectivas, of sight, optical, from Latin perspectives, clearly perceive, past participle of perspicere. Inspect, look through, look closely at, from, through, spectre, look at, see scope, sense of art, of drawing objects so as to give appearance of distance or depth, is first found, influenced by Italian perspectiva, an artist's terms. That figurative meaning, mental outlook over time is first recorded. That's why I say perspective or point of view distinguishes worlds. Before let me show you this right quick before I go any further with this. Well, I'm I've never seen this before. Excuse me while I get this. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry to slow the video down like that for you peeps, but check this out. This is what I wanted to get. The letter hey, basically. What is this? Basically, I wanted to show you the letter hey, which really is about attention. This is what I like. Hello, but let me continue. Somebody on this frequency, and I know you understand. All right. pers- perspicuity or acuity, I'm guessing. Late 15th century of things, 1514s of expressions from Latin perspectivus, transparency or clearness. This is why I was talking about dimension. From perspicus, from perspicere, looking through, looking closely at. I'm gonna skip through a few of these, but you should be able to see them. Perspex, train, okay. The stem to look through, to look closely at, basically. Anamorphism, distorted or projection of perspective. Isometric, literally of the same measure, from iso, same, equal. Okay. Originally a method of using perspective in drawing. Okay. Later in reference to crystals, the physiological sense relating to a muscular action. I guess that's like prism. And not only prism, but like shadows and pictures. Like the relevancy of whenever you take a picture, freeze frame, the height and the width and the angle of the shadow or different things. But let me go. Vanish, disappear quickly. That means to leave attention, like stop paying attention to. That's why I got Negro Indians on my page. We exist. We exist. Uh, you know, because we do exist. We do exist. We are the children of the Most High. Of I am. I am. Let me keep going. Plan, a technical term and perspective adjoin. That's why I say the universal blueprint that God has created with his first breath, uh, with his first breath, everything was in it. His original blueprint, but God saying, unlooked or acquisition, acquisition of good fortune. And I suggest you check out phrenology and check out the letter Resh. But let me continue. Okay, historian. They basically that's why they say history. The winners write history. They write the point of view because it's an introduction to a new world that they might create after they defeated one nation. If you know what I'm talking about. Except for what's left in stone. The stone is basically the truth or the essence or whatever. But let me continue, man. Just like the stones in Mexico, they are solid facts that people would and the people that the images of the statues will show you the perspective, not only what they wore, but their phenotypes also. But let me continue. Oh, you should also check out Physiognomy. But I'm gonna get to that. All right, attention. Now, this video is gonna be a little bit long because I'm gonna go through all of this and I'm gonna give an explanation of a few of them, just to let you know how serious and in depth this is and how important the woman is and to man. And I suggest you watch this video right here because it's basically it feel like something in my mind was manifested. Basically, I'm gonna say, man, it's like a frequency that we all on. That it kind of remind you of them so-called screeches in the earth that they used to play on like in the news and as a doom, end time doom sign and all of that. You know how they do. I don't know. It might be them extracting so much oil from the earth that the joints are creaking, or it could be uh, it could and couldn't be, but at the same time, it could be that the trumpet is blowing in the atmosphere and a certain vibrations going through the earth for certain things to happen. But let me continue, man. Uh, I'm gonna check that out. I should just check out my next video on that because it's gonna be about the previous video. I call them preset videos. But let me keep going. Uh, attention, giving heed, from Latin attentionem, nominative attentio, attention, attentiveness, noun, action from past participle, stem of attendere, mental heeding. See attend, used with remarkable diversity of verbs such as pay, gather, attract, draw, or call. Or say something like, hey, yo. as a military cautionary word preparative to giving a command. It is attested from 1792 attention span and from 1903. You know what? I'm glad I held out off on the Yah thing, man, because when you find out that these different emanations of the names of God, just like the name before Hey that was given to Moses, it was Allah Shah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say we soft as hell right now. But center, late middle point of a circle, point round which something revolves. From Latin centrum, center, originally fixed point of the 2 points of a drafting compass. From Greek kentron, sharp point, gold, sting of a wasp. From kentine, stitch. From pyroot, kent to prick. Okay, nail, spur. So basically, your center of focus is your stake in his life, stake in the game of life. The woman is just okay. The woman's what continues the bloodline. I see what you're talking about. Okay, for sure though. Figuratively from 1680. 1680 is meaning the middle of anything. It could be the core, or where all the energy that the woman receives due to childbirth, or from your mind also. I consider things like having a brain belly, or you get pregnant with thoughts in your mind sometimes. And I do say stuff like brain tone, like man. But if this is awkward, just keep riding with me. Spelling wheel repopularized in Britain by Johnson's Dictionary following Bart Bailey's. Though is older and was used by Shakespeare, Milton, and Pope, center of gravity is recorded from 1650s. Center of attention is from 1868. Okay, that's why I suggest when you type in one thing up here at the top, you read everything else that come after. Yoo-hoo. Exclamation to call attention by 1930. Hello, call to attract attention by 1828. That's why I said check out that hey, man. Letter hey, the fifth letter, which also means breath, attention, or activity. But let me go. Activation of attention. Call to attract or attention. See hello. Like attention getting interjection. Yah is an interjection. That's why I said it's an emanation. But lengthen from him, imitative of clearing the throat. Wasn't I just talking about this in a few other videos? But let me keep going. Elaborately, it's an adverb with attention to exactness. Okay, so that's like precise attention. Just like the sword, like Zion. You hear that shing? It's like the reflection in the air of, I'm going to say that for some other time. Riveting, commanding attention, advertence, attention, heed, act of calling attention to, attention, notice, abstract. That's why I say, hey, like existence. Hey, like I exist, like I am. Like, nigga, you ain't real. Nigga, yeah, I am. Uh, and a lot of people that we don't know, that's something indigenous that we do. That's why I said niggas in the street is the most feral we got. So even when you hear a dude screaming for a girl, yeah, hey, what we be, you know what I'm saying? You know how it go. But even when I just did, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know that sometimes our primal instincts come out. That sounded like a falcon, but let me keep going. Curation, treatment of illness, taking care or attention. That's why I said Hashai, man, to be favored by God, the God's chosen. God choosing, I mean his attention on you. You know what I'm saying? You got other kids, but that one right there, you know what I'm saying? It's your favorite. You know what I'm saying? You make promises to him that you work your life for, that you set things in creation for him before he even knew what he was getting. But let me keep going. Neglected, not treated with proper attention. That's crazy how I just spoke on that. I chung, interjection. Interjections are like expressions, outward expressions, like breathing, like huh, like hiya. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. One. German word used to command attention. German Achtung. Oh, and I suggest you also back when I used to. I didn't even think I was an Egyptian. I just liked the fantasy thing. You know how I go. Plus, a dude put me on, and it was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? They dark colored, so maybe I'm them. I ain't even think about nothing else, but I'm glad I kind of checked them out, and even though I know I'm not them people. But let me keep going. Attention, care, heed, consideration, attend. Oh yeah, I was talking about the dude Aten and what he had going on. But attention to, regard, esteem, respect, pay attention to, general, German. Okay. Oh man, I got something else to speak on the letter noon. But let me keep going. Gumption, originally Scottish, common sense, shrewdness. Attention. The best thing we got to attention is a purpose. A purpose in life. But let me keep going. Shrewdness, acuteness, a practical understanding. Also drive, initiative, a drive or initiative, possibly connected with Middle English gome, attention or heed. Norse Gomer, heed, attention, sense of initiative is first recorded, related. Let me keep going. Vigilance. This brother man, Arthur Scott, he brought up something about vigilance. Being staying vigilant, man. I kind of like the term. You know what I'm saying? Something came in my mind like stay vigilant, my friend. I don't know why, but I do stay vigilant, like a red tail hawk. But let me keep going. Vigilantia, wakefulness, watchfulness, attention, vigil, watchful, awake. So that must be. I wonder what the watchtower about. The watches, whatever they call it. Prepare. Okay, Songne. Prepared with great attention to detail. From French Sorgne, from past participle of sorgner, to take care of, from sowing care, which is okay. Propensity, attention, deliberate, something deliberate, balance carefully. Okay. See, microology, hair splitting, exaggerated attention to petty things. That's just like Zane. When you check out the sword, it's about the tip of the sword is the point or the middle, and it's about thrusting through to the core. But one thing I'm gonna tell you is that I'm gonna show you something how you can take one 12-inch ruler, cut that in half, put one half to the side, take one half, cut that in half, then put one of those halves to the side, and then take another that the one half that you got, cut that in half, then take half of that and put that to the side, and then keep doing that and to a fine point, and you'll see that it's equal measurement to the center, to the fine point. But let me keep going. Hair splitting, exaggerated attention to petty things, greed, micrologia, pettiness, care for trifles. Yeah, man, that's why I said that me getting on these foot missions, I know it might seem petty, but um, the most feral that we have of our people are in the streets. And I'm gonna tell you something. Don't worry about the coons right now, because the coons are coons. Not only is they gonna come out of the cocoon when it's time, but coons go feral. Raccoons go feral. All right, but advertise. This is why I say they manipulate our minds by taking our attention. And even with the penny, with the video I showed you, everything that they advertise, and the penny is our currency. And those metals produce electrical currency for us. Those same gemstone, everything that you got going on, man. Don't think that the money that we got is not a current, man. Hopefully you understand. But N10, I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna skip he careful attention, elaborate, walk by labor, elaborate to exert oneself, meaning very detailed. Yeah, like a builder or something, man. Interesting. That's got something to do with that concerns or important, meaning engaging the attention, just like seduction and charm. And I'm gonna tell you something about the woman's body shape, but let me keep going. Foresight. Insight obtained beforehand, also prudence, perhaps model on Latin providentia, compare German Vorsicht, attention, caution, cautions. A lot of this mean the same, but like I said, whatever you type in at the top, everything after it is relevant, even though it might not seem sometimes. You might type in a Muslim name and find yourself learning algebra in one of these. You know what I'm saying? They put an algebra equation up there. You like, well, I typed in this dude's name. Why is that algebra equation? It's not vain, I'll tell you that. But cause algebra, I think they call it algebra. I don't know. But interest, I'm just get that careful, like with carefulness, like as precise as a surgeon's knife. Emergency, unforeseen occurrence requiring immediate attention. Okay. Inadvertence, I'm a never mind. I mean, it's not paying attention to, or what it is, matter of attention. Like forget it originally, never mind is attested as a never. Okay. So basically ignoring them up. Uh, Lovebird, species of West African pair noted for remarkable attention mating pairs paid to one another. Okay, I see. Love making, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Pay amorous attentions to. Yeah. Amuse. Okay, to divert attention, beguile, delude. Okay. Man, well, it's the frequency is coming up of going back to the Hebrew language. And I understand the characters that once I started learning the Hebrew language, it sounds crazy, but boy, it's gonna be either a bigger spark or something gonna awaken, boy. You know, some more understanding. But ho, exclamation of surprise, like hey, hey, yeah, hey, good, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, bird calls. Um, Sometimes they call them cat calls, I guess. But 10, hollow, shout to call attention. That's why I said with this Yah thing, I don't know why I ain't brought it out yet, but when it do come out, you're gonna see it's just an emanation. Um, and it's actually like the lion's roar. I'm gonna keep it straight up G real, which um let me keep going. Inattention, a wish or desire that is that's why I say it's like desire and it's an emotion or feelings of heart, mind, and mental faculties. I'm glad it said mental faculties because uh lost thought. Let me continue with this. Abstracted, absent in mind, distracted from present reality and intellectual activity. An absent man is one whose mind wanders unconsciously from his immediate surroundings. Okay, so I'll be having abstract thoughts. But observation, man, like I said, if you still continue watching this video, it's gonna be a little long. But I suggest you gonna watch this video right here. And it's crazy because I was looking at all of this a couple days ago, and I was like, man, I don't know when I'm gonna release this. Because I ain't most of the stuff I be finding out, I don't even put it out. But when I say when, what was that? Thought I seen when, like whenever, like I don't know. Upstage a okay. Upstage a show. Basically, a show attracts your attention also, and that's from the letter Shin, which means fiery fang, or you know. Let me keep going. Mm, or like to shine, should I say? Respect of regard observing or noting with attention, like when somebody show you respect, and sometimes you show them respect by not even looking them in the eyes. But yeah, that's what the crack used to do. Not let them make us. Excuse me, tongue tied. They used to make us not look them in the eyes, and that's what also happened in the army. It's a sign of discipline and respect. But to stunt, feet to attract attention, like when somebody's stunting. That's why we be stunting hard all the time. I'm telling you, man, we hate on ourselves so much. If we just turn to ourselves and and not give a damn what nobody else say, then anything that we do could only destroy. Basically, we destroy ourselves, and outside influence is the medium. What I'm saying is, this is us against the world. Our own society, our own perspective. But let me go. Impressive. Like when you woo a woman, I'm guessing gallantry, fine appearance, okay, fascination, careless. I'm guessing that's the antonym of it. But insistent, standing on something, present particle, insisted to stand on, urge, insist, take a stand, meaning persistent, urgent, demanding attention. Okay, like, yeah, when dudes be hunting females, basically, or whatever you do hunt, like the letter TZ or Tsadi, to hunt, or man on his side, or masculine desires. And it actually means fish hook or the scythe, which means reaping the harvest, or hunting, or it means fish hook or like snare. Let me keep going. Incurious, negligent, heedless, or not paying attention to. Speculative. I'm gonna pass through a lot of these. Amusement, high. Don't forget the word, fifth letter, hey. Ignore, not paying attention to. Okay, and that's the opposite of hey. So what's hey backwards? Yah. And a lot of people see that it means defiance or um, expression of dismissal, like the lion's roar when he come through. Y'all get out the way, or like the swing of a karate chop to go through wood or to go through bone. Let me keep going. Kudos, getting fame, renown, or glory. Um, obey. Okay, I'm gonna skip through these. Observance, tassel. Oh, I see. Okay, a fringe. Okay, okay. I'm gonna skip through that though, but to hearken. Okay, look to the Lord now. That's part of okay. Let me keep going. Heart, care, and gross intent, remark, animadversion, criticism or blame. Also, okay, to notice attention or something. Okay, perspective. Basically, what's good for us is bad to them, and what's bad for us, they damn sure gonna benefit off of. But to clap, okay, to throb or beat. So clap and get attention. And it activates also when niggas get the clap in their hand, boy, they get crunk. It's like they activate. It's like they what is it called when those animals and what they be doing? I think it's called mental defense, making themselves look bigger or sound louder. But let me keep going. Arrest, to cause, to stop. Also detained legally, to stay, to stop. Okay, I'm gonna skip through this because to stop, remain behind, stay back. I wonder why that. Oh, the attention, etc. To catch and hold. Oh man. Okay. Tutor, a guardian or custodian, a private teacher, or the master and the pupil. I'm gonna skip over that though. Attendance, industrious, characterized by energy, effort, and attention. Okay, okay, okay. That's like Aleph though. But curiosity, hola, that's hello or hello, irrespective, intensive. What's this? Lens, yeah. I'm gonna keep going though. Lens, actually, I'm gonna read that because I suggest you go and watch this video right here. And if you're wondering why I keep uh, directing you there, because you should go and check it out. Give some attention. But a glass to regulate light rays. That's why I said prism earlier. A lentil. Ooh, ooh. On analogy of the double convex shape, see lentil. Ooh, used of the eye. The lentil is the eye part. Then, if I'm not mistaken, if you know the scripture, man, hit it in the comment section with me. I hope I'm not mistaken the word with vittle. not fiddle, but I don't know, man. Limelight. So basically a star. Note, a song using. I'm gonna continue. Advert, absorb. You absorb some. If you don't know about the different brain waves that your brain produce, alpha, beta, gamma, delta waves, and there may be some more, but there may be breakdowns of those. Um, gamma, the gamma radiation your brain produces, or the frequency, absorbs information. It's from the letter gamma, which means camel, and the camel is a journey animal that travels across the desert, but it retains water. Um, it's a traveler animal, and the masculine part of that is a horse, which is not really a. It is a travel. That's why we drive on horsepower now, but I ain't gonna get too thick on that. Sound too awkward. Puss, but probably much older than the record, perhaps imitative of hissing sound commonly used to get a cat's attention. Oh, puss. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hopefully you got on what I was saying about uh, the shape of a woman's body, and if this is too much for you, I feel you. But to get a cat's attention, I said something about that earlier about giving cat calls and bird calls. A conventional name for a cat in Germanic language, and that's far off as Afghanistan. Okay, I'm gonna continue off that. Diligence, attention, care, nocturne composition of a dreamy character. Somebody that's dreamy that gets your attention, or a woman shaped how seductive, or a man that looks appealing to the eyes, like the apple of one eye. Let me keep going. Uh, this is why I said also the word that we looked up was perspective. Don't forget that. Thews, customs, habits, manners, morals, conduct, disposition, and personal qualities. Habit or custom. All right, let me keep going. Medical, of a physician, surgeon, medical man, healing, medicinal, to heal, give medical attention, to cure. Originally, that's what I said, it's precise as a surgeon's knife. Doom, law, judgment, and condemnation. Uh, is that my phone? Let me keep going. Apply. That's why I made a video called Activating Apply. Put some attention and energy and activate what you got with this information you got. Humbug. Okay, it means a trick or a jest or a hoax or imposition or a deception. A negative connotation of perspective. But let me go. Speculation. Syndicalism, a movement to transfer ownership, which means production of distribution to industrial workers from syndical of a labor union, like atonement. That's why I always uh, used to say any job that I go for, I say I'm a strong work artist because I only do like labor jobs, man. I don't like doing the other stuff. But let me get to twerk, to dance in a way that stimulates the body's action and copulation. And I ain't gonna lie, some time ago I used to say, man, twerking is uh, a vibration upon women that's trying to cause them to get men to turn their attention from all these other heathen women and all these other heathen women. And what else? I said something. I used to say something else. From all these other heathen women, and to basically come back to them as women, as their woman, because we made for each other. But everybody see it, and everybody want it now because it is the best thing in the earth. We ain't gonna lie. Everything else is just imitating ours. Even they hate us because they ain't us. But let me keep going. Uh, Basically, that came from a strip club and all of that there, but it's from an earlier word, and best believe. Let me keep going. Study, application of the mind to the acquisition of knowledge means to acquire knowledge. And I'm gonna let you know on the side of the head that Native Indians put that fringe from the headband or the war bond is the acquisitive part of the mind. I suggest you check out Phrenology and the letter Resh. Advertisement, we got through that. Ignorant, lacking the knowledge or wisdom, or unaware. Basically, they don't have the attention, or you know what I'm saying. It's unknown. They can't recognize that perspective. Like I don't get that because I don't live in my world. All white people's is good, nigga. Let me keep going. To hear or hearken, we got through that. Map. Oh, that's crazy how I got map. Man, go and check out this sister video right here. I suggest you go and watch it. A map shortening Mapping Mundi, map of the world, Mapping Mundi. And that's crazy because my name is, I'm not going to say it, but I will say the short version of what I am called by is Mondo, which means earth in Spanish. And like I already said, that's my pop's name and his pop's name. And I even got a brother with that name in Spanish. Basically, I'm a Negro Indian. I've been here. We got conquered by the Spanish. We retained the name. We stayed. My family all from Miami. We Seminole Indians. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but Map Mundi, map of the world, first element, Latin mappa, napkin or cloth, on which maps were drawn. Napkin or cloth. I'm gonna check that out. Tablecloth, signal, cloth, flag. Okay, said by Quintilian to be of Punic origin. Compare Talmudic Hebrew mappa, contra, contraction of Mishnaic Menepha, a fluttering banner, streaming cloth. So flag, I'm guessing. Latin mundi, of the world, from mundus, universe, world, see mundane. Okay, I get that. In a figurative sense of epitome, detailed representation. To put something on the map, bring it to wide attention. Ooh, woo. Excuse me. Check out this video right here, y'all. I just had a self-reflective thought right there that I am so country. 9, okay. Oh, I believe 9 means no. Let me see. Uh, I should just check out the letter Teth also, or Theth. Old English niggin, or what it is, niggin, from Proto-Germanic nawin. I'm gonna skip through all of that and come to, okay, noon, 9. So noon. Also, source also of Sanskrit Nava, Avestan, Nava Greek, Enea, Albanian. Okay, analogy of okay, 9 to 5, the average workday. 9 to 5. Okay, I'm gonna keep going though, cause that is relevant. Hopefully, you got the relevancy of it. Red herring, if you're on the frequency. Red herring, smoked herring, opposed to white herring, fresh herring, supposedly used by fugitives to put bloodhounds off their scent, or to distract them, or to disrupt their attention through smell. Metaphoric sense of something used to divert. Okay, I just said this, to divert attention from the basic issue, to take the perspective off of. Um, Earlier implied a false lead. Okay. Though I have not the honor of being one of those sagacious country gentlemen who have so long vociferated for the American war, who have so, okay, we ain't gonna get through this. Running on the red scent of American taxes. Okay, we ain't gonna get through that. Cavalcade, literally, let him beware, meaning take heed or watch or stand guard against. Engage, meaning to pledge or to, okay, so they got to deal with flag. So that's why we need to stop saluting their flag also. As a matter of fact, we need to stop letting them exist through their perspective. That's why I say we ain't gonna call them white, man. We gonna call them pale. We gonna call you what we want to call you. Um, Engage, escape. Basically, that's the same thing as like to snare his attention. Petty fog. I'm close on this. Bucket, pail. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's relevant, but I'm not gonna get to it. Sheen, shining, or brightness. That's why I said you should check out the letter Shin. Beautiful, bright, brilliant, and it stands for triple fang or fiery fang or shiny tooth. Uh, that's why I said Hasha, man, which actually means fade with a chosen. Um, hey, we exist. Hey, man. Show. And I said all this earlier to look at, to see, gaze, behold, observe. And that's why I say when I was talking to my last video, you should check out why Abraham Lincoln got killed in a theater during a play, during a show. Um, Let me keep going on. And sick, okay. I'm I'm gonna bring this out another time, but I'm gonna show you how this is dealing with the swastika. Yours, okay, it's also with thought, so that's attention, process of thinking, and thought, compassion. Bite, that's what I say from a fang. Shin, to split or crack, see fissure. Ooh, woo. Ain't that what light does? It penetrates. Let me continue, man. Also fire, but let me keep going. Lithuania. Remember, I used to study this. Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, right on top of each other. But fascinate, to bewitch or enchant, or to get the attention of, basically, like these women wearing these tight dresses. Basically, Eve using her natural nature. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to put her in subjection in order for her to put you in subjection. I'm telling you straight up, G real, if you understand. It's like Beauty. If you ever seen Beauty and the Beast, it's kind of crazy how the Beast, Prince Adam, and the chick, I forgot what her name is, but he got a rose encased with thorns around it and stuff, and it's basically showing his animal nature and his princely nature. Yeah, five. That's why I say five, what actually means is the fifth letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Let me get some. Why I keep showing up? Yeah, it means lo, behold, or thee, or attention. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's why I said camel, which is foot, camel, or pride. Foot to travel. A camel is an animal that's used for transportation, and pride is something that's lifted up, or it grows, or it's in motion. Life is motion too. So, because you retain things, it's just like eating, man. You grow while you eat. It's like the camel crossing the desert. On this journey of life, it retains different things and let loose different things, man. It's crazy what I'm explaining, but hopefully you get it. Um, Five. I'm gonna skip through some of this. 5 and 10. Okay. All right. Hopefully you check. I'll pay attention to that phrase 5 o'clock shadow. Okay, bam. I understand that. I understand and I comprehend. But I'm gonna go ahead and skip through that. Hopefully you did. If you don't, man, hopefully it do just create a spark. Bowery Farm Plantation. I'm pretty sure that's relevant. But this video is already kind of long, so I'm gonna get through it. Grapevine meaning a rumor, a secret. That's why I said something about member berries. Grapes, the wine press. Let me keep going though. Listen, that means to hearken. Tailor is a stonemason, literally a cutter. To cut. Basically somebody that fashions or splits and that does clothes also. Okay, there you go right there. A cutter of clothes. It's like the letter eighth letter Keth. Let me keep going. Fish. I told you better check out the letter Noon. The 14th letter. 1 and 5, 1 and 4. Beauty, physical attractiveness. That's why I said something about the woman's physical shape and what we pay our attention to. We shouldn't envy the pale man, because we ain't gonna need. Excuse me. Let's be real, man. These people are not beautiful. They are not desired, man. I think they look good in subjugation. As a matter of fact, I don't even see him looking good there. Let me keep going to look or like hey or lo or behold or yay, hey, hey, hello. Let me go keep. That means to seize or to hold, seek after or to desire, to observe or carry out in practice. I suggest you check out the 11th letter, Kaf, Charade. I'm a kind of, I don't know why there's wick in here. Male, which, oh, a soup say, I see. I'm gonna keep going on love, feeling of love, romantic, sexual attraction. Hopefully you see that and you check that out and you understand. Dutch, I'm gonna kind of get through some of these. Hopefully, let me see. Okay, full of joy, light, carefree. That's crazy. But it was something else I was checking out. What was that? Oh, Alma, and that's another. That's another thing. What was it in? Oh no, it's in this coming up. Check out my next video on this information. It should be here. And it's crazy because I was looking at this stuff a couple days ago, and and because I was relating it to the Amazulu, the people of Zulu, but I see his mother Zulu, I'm guessing. But is it here? I'm a somewhere that I was looking at it at, man. And it's gonna show you that it's the mother or nature. And oh, here you go right here. I'm my wet nurse, and I suggest you go and check out my video, "Strange Fruit for in Babylon." I think. Let me see. All right, since it's going a little slow, I'm just go ahead and just Ama, Portuguese Ama or nurse, Ama mother, forming nursery, like bosom. Bosom is what you keep close to you. It's like a family. It's just like the letter mem, which means flood, water, or chaos, or in generalization. Uh, where is it at? But I'm gonna come through next with this Indigo Indian because it's dealing with the previous video I did before this. But hopefully this ain't too long. And I suggest you check out this video also. I keep telling you, I keep directing you there because that right there is so much clarity. Like when I seen this video, I was like, God damn, you make this is assurance and confirmation that whatever I be thinking, or what comes across me, or whatever I catch on the frequency wave is not in vain. Because a lot of this information I don't even put up. I make videos of them, and I do some self reflection, and I'm the first one to watch my own video because I want to see if I look crazy or awkward to people who are not on this perspective. But like I said, watching this video is off the chisel. I suggest you check it out. And I'm out. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me show you this video. Why did it bring me here? Oh, this video right. Where is it? Strange fruit spore flowers. And they was killing straight up grandmothers, gypsies. The same people that was faking like they the Jews. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm coming out with some more of that. Check this out. But I basically broke it down with this, but I should just check this video out. And this is a 50-minute video out.